not least the neutrals who just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Calafiori. Merino. Calafiori.
And the counter is on.
That is out of play.
There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to clear it.
Ødegaard. Rice. Saka. Rice. Saliba. Calafiori.
It's a throw-in.
Merino. Martinelli. Merino.
So who's he picking out? Well, they could break here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, over to the left.
Timber gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Calafiori.
Looks to the other side. Played back in.
Saka.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Aken. Oh, good spread. Gets into some space. And the finish! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rice. Timber. Ødegaard. Merino. Calafiori.
Martinelli. Very nicely done.
Merino.
Nice control.
Rice. Ødegaard.
Cleared without complication. It's a throw.
Merino.
Oh, that's a nice ball. It's a goal kick. Mechelen. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Knocks it out wide. Van Aken produces a cross. Raya claims it, and the danger passes. Martinelli. Calafiori. Up towards the front line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ødegaard. Rice. Rice. Forwards and with intent. Saka spread out to the left. Aim forwards. And they can counter here. Great run on the overlap here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Arsenal look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
Saka. Timber gently done. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this. And
could be danger here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Played into space. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Flashes it across. Can he find the finish? Ødegaard. You've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Saka. He's found the way through. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Rice. Saka. Merino. Calafiori. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Still goalless. And that's put paid to a promising move. Merino. Timber. Rice. Odegaard. Martinelli. Merino. Odegaard. Saka. Rice. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Too long, and over the line. That's really well manoeuvred. Here's Van Aken. Good determined running there, but not backed by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, such a clever touch. It's run loose here. Calafiori, gently done. That's a little off target. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Van Aken, showing good feet. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Saka. And it's Odegaard. Saka. That is lovely. Merino. Rice. Timber. Cuts out the pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Herring after the ball here. Aim forwards. Mechela. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception.
Ødegaard. Merino. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Now that's a lovely exchange. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Saliba. Merino. Aim forwards. Martinelli shifted upfield. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to dink it through. He welcomes it in. Van Aken. And here's Van Aken. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's a good run down the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Merino. And here's Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Saliba.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Some good work on the right flank here. Van Aken. Van Aken plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Played out to the right. Van Aken. Ødegaard. Merino. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Martinelli. And here's Merino. Mikel Merino. And that's aimed into the middle. Saliba gets it away. Rice. And here's Van Aken. And here's Van Aken. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Chance here to counter. Timber. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Martinelli, now he's off and running. Saka. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Great work on the overlap. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Martinelli. Merino. Might come loose. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to break at pace. Saliba. Calafiori. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Good play on the left-hand side here. Great run on the overlap here. Van Aken. Can he latch on to this? He's there to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out wide. Martinelli did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Van Aken. This might spell danger. Over to the left. Gabriel getting this one clear. Now this could be a chance. Played it again. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Van Aken. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Saliba, forwards and with intent. Played back to the goalkeeper. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Saka, out towards the flank. Wins the duel this time. Saka. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Ødegaard. Saka. Martinelli. Saliba shifted upfield. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to get it clear. And here's the chance to counter. Van Aken. That was very necessary. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
They've played it short. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rice. Timber aim forwards. And it's Ødegaard. Timber picks it up now. Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Rice. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. It's good distance on it. Merino. Ødegaard. Timber. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Van Aken. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Ødegaard. Rice. Martinelli.
Merino. Saka. And a big chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep the flow too.
Good run down the right, Van Aken. And that's a lovely exchange. Keeps on running. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out of play for a throw. Rice. Martinelli. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Mechela. Moved on forwards. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Odegaard does really well to win the ball there. Tries a measured ball. And that has been clubbed away. Lovely feet. And he's got his cross in. And out it comes again. Odegaard. And the first half is done. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Gets it away. Odegaard. Saka. Rice, gently done. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And another try! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Calafiori. Saliba. Merino. Rice. Saka. Timber. Timber charging forward down that flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Merino. Calafiori, there's the delivery. And here's Odegaard. Oh, great chance! Oh, great header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Mechelen. Mechelen. It's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba makes the interception. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Mechelen. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Timber. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Martinelli. Merino. Mikel Merino. Forwards and with intent. Clears it away. Martinelli. Lovely, now then. Saka! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Calafiori. Now it's Martinelli. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a great pick out.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Saka thinks one through, and that has been cleared. And it's Timber. Timber's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Might be danger here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Aim forwards. And here's Van Aken. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. He's in plenty of space here. Saka. Timber. And it's played forward. Van Aken. Played with finesse. Gabriel. Rice. Saliba. Mechelen. Saliba. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Mikel Merino, aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Van Aken. Out to the right. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Plenty waiting in the middle. The cross comes in. They've played it short. Succumbs to the pressure. Clipped into space. Rice. Van Aken. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Merino. Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. Saliba. Throw in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Mikel Merino have it back and can go again. Martinelli. And here's Merino. And it's Ødegaard. Rice. So we've reached the hour mark. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Well, there's a probing ball. Is onto it in a flash. Rice. Saka. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. Mechelen. on forwards. And he cuts out the supply.
Oh, sweet feet.
Could try cutting inside here. Cleared away. Martinelli.
Merino.
Martinelli. Martinelli. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Ødegaard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's played forward. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Saliba. Timber. Ødegaard. Martinelli. He's in space and looking for options. He thumps it clear. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Muscular approach does pay off here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saka. Timber aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Martinelli. Saliba shifted upfield. Rice forwards and with intent. Van Aken. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Saliba. Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. He shot a goal! He has done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That's very neat. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. That's good play. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chance is gonna begging.
But there's going to be another change here. Saliba. Martinelli. Saka. Spread out to the left. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Chance, surely!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Merino. Martinelli. That's a look and place it forward. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Saliba. Saliba, nicely aimed pass. That's an imaginative pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mechela. Played into the middle. And now the breakaway. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looking for a decent ball in. Real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Van Aken. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van Aken.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Martinelli. And here's Ødegaard.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. There will be a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play. Van Aken. Played out to the right.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gabriel. Saka. Rice, gently done. Saka picks it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Moved on forwards. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's not going to find its target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gabriel.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that could set him on his way. And the shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Saliba. Gabriel goes forward. Oh, good spread. That's tidy. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been won straight back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out to the right. Van Aken. Van Aken! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
It's been taken short. Van Aken is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rice. And it's played forward.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he has been fouled there, and he's going to have his name taken. Straight into the wall. Crossed into the box. Calafiori. That's a nicely weighted pass. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Saka, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Saka. Saliba. Odegaard. Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good... Great chance!
Timber. Saliba. Saka.
Rice forwards and with intent. Mechela. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. And a chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area, plenty of movement too.
Martinelli. He's cut it out. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Mechela. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber cuts it out. Saka. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been cleared. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Saka. Chance for a shot! Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Aken. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That has been knocked clear. And it's been taken short. Lobbed in behind. Merino. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori. Proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tries to get it clear. Wins the duel this time. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Moved on forwards. Saliba. And it's played forward. Martinelli. And here's Ødegaard. nicely intercepted. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. How do you look back on the game?